Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are doing kind of a weird figure unboxing video. I wanted to go over some of the smaller figures that I've gotten recently, and unbox a couple that I have and show off some that I haven't really shown off in the past. Interestingly enough though, you'll know by the title of the video and the thumbnail either way, but I'm kind of pulling on my Dokkan summons here where I stick it on the end of the video sometimes. Some of the figures that I wanted to put in this video I don't have yet, because they're still in the mail, but I wanted to open some of the ones that I have sitting here that I was, waiting to open until I got those, and I've been dying to open them, so I'm just going to open these now, and I'll attach that at the end of the video, if I get them before this video would go up, or, how long this part of the video ends up being either way. So we'll see about that, but for what we're starting off with here, we're going to go over a couple of things. One, this package right here, the Dragon Ball Super Spin Battlers. We're opening up this guy because he's actually not open yet, the Prince Vegeta, and then we're going to show off some of these little UDM figures. So first of all, let's get into this basic one. So if you noticed in the background a couple of my other videos, I got this box here. If you were in the Discord call, I went to Toys R Us, I picked up this box for free at Toys R Us. Toys R Us is closing, unfortunately, but they gave me the box for free, and I wanted to use like a box like that for the background of my videos, so I figured that would be a good pick. But I wanted to obviously buy one of them, that, is like related to the box, and not just take the box, because I felt like that would be kind of rude. But basically what these little things are, it's basically like, a grab bag kind of pack, famous, with me on the channel here, on my grab bag type stuff. And like you can see on the picture, you basically attach, them to this little, like, stand, and then they kick each other, which is really funny. Now they had two left at Toys R Us when I went, and I should have felt the packaging because I would have realized that because of the shape, it's freaking Boo, and he's probably the one I would have wanted the least. But I guess the one thing I can say is that I don't have any kind of Majin Buu figure yet. Here, let me pop that open down there so you don't have to rip it. I don't have any Majin Buu figure yet. So I guess I'll take that. We'll just put him in the background here. So yeah, this guy, very simple. Ooh, he's kind of got some damage to him already. Yo, did he get this damage like in the packaging? That's really weird. Can you focus on him for me? But yeah, no. So I should have known that this was Boo. I should have felt the bag first because I forgot that you could just feel the bag and kind of tell which one you're going to get, sort of. Some of them obviously have the same body shape, but those are all the ones that we could have got. But I wanted to just open this guy up, as you obviously can see, he's got the holes on the bottom of his feet, so he would go, like, on the thingy, and then he could, kick in. This one particularly would punch more just because his arms are more viable because of his kind of body here. But I just wanted to kind of open this guy up. I don't know where I'm going to put him. Maybe just for now I'll stick him right here. But anyway, I wanted to open that guy up just because I had him sitting there, and I would have felt bad just taking the box for free and not, like, buying one of these things. So that's why I bought this in particular. To be honest, I didn't really want it that much. But I was like, hey, you know what? Might as well, they're kind of cool, I guess. I would have honestly, rather had, like, Whis or something like that, but hey, I'll take them. Alright, so the next thing that I'm really excited about to open, let's actually move this box off the top here, is this Squid face Prince Vegeta. Now I also got this guy at Toys R Us as well. Obviously they're trying to get rid of everything in their store right now. And I found this guy. This guy was pretty expensive though for his size. He was like 15 bucks, which is ridiculous. Now in this series, so this series, it's not World Figure Coliseum that we've opened in the past. It is World Collectible Figure, WCF, not WFC. As you can see, the Toei Animation sticker is there showing it's real. This one doesn't have that type of thing, because, it's just kind of more like a toy as opposed to like a displayable figure. But this one in particular was a Squid. Like, this is the scene where they're on vacation, and, Vegeta's on top of, their car that you can see in the back there, and then the Squid flies on his face when they're going over the ocean. I just thought it was hilarious, so even though it's kind of expensive, I was like, yo, for that price, that's hilarious, so I had to pick it up. Now, in this particular series, as you can see, there are a bunch of wacky Vegeta ones. There's him making the eggs for Whis. I think That's still him making the eggs or Whis? I can't tell. That's obviously him with that surprised face. This is him cleaning. And then this is him presenting the ice cream to Whis. I would love to get all of these just because they're so silly. By the way, the marker just says that it was sold because Toys R Us, you can't return anything after you bought it just because, you know, they're trying to get rid of stock and all that. Is this printed on the back or is this a sticker? No, that's a sticker. I wonder what's on the other side there. I don't want to take it off because I don't want to ruin the box. But that's the other side. Very cool that it does actually say Dragon Ball Super on it. The bottom just looks like that. So let's take this guy out of the box. He's very small. I did order actually a bunch of these in the same, where'd my knife go? Here it is. In the same like kind of figure line, not the same series as this Vegeta, but by the same like, you know, like figure type of style, I guess, and size. And it's a bunch of Dragon Ball Heroes ones, so that video will be cool. That I'm going to do a separate video on, just because there's 5 of them coming in the one thing. And so that'll be, you know, enough to make its own video. Alright, so let's open this guy up. He's going to be very small. I plan on just putting him in the background of these videos. I don't know where I'll put him, but we'll see. Alright, so the box is kind of hard to open. Oh my gosh, I don't want to, like, you know, ruin the box. So obviously I want to keep that nice. Alright, so let's slide him out. Oh my gosh. Oh, so, okay, so he does have a face. I actually was thinking that the squid was already on him. And you wouldn't be able to see his face, but that's kind of cool. So if you just want to display Vegeta just kind of looking mad with a nice shirt on, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. All right, is there no hole here? No, there's not. But I love how the squid is a separate piece. That's really funny. All right, let's see. Keep losing my knife. All right, so let's get Vegeta out. Let's get the squid out here, and then we'll get the base out. I do like these ones, this series in particular, just because it has a base that it comes with. And why I say that is because a lot of like smaller figures, just in any kind of sense, sometimes they don't come with a base, which is sometimes annoying just in terms of like, you know, that's just the base. It's just simple blue. Looks a little bit scratched up already. Interesting. Weird. Anyway, so like a lot of smaller figures just don't come with a base, and the only reason why that's a problem is sometimes they just have a hard time standing depending on what the figure is. I know I have a couple Pokemon figures like that, where they're little small ones and they just don't stand very well, so I had to, you know, like make them stand myself basically. Alrighty, let's take a look at this boy right here. Judging already by his face, bro, your spiky hair is not making this very easy. Thank you. Okay, so let's throw that to the side. So this one didn't have any protective packaging in terms of the box, but that's okay. I mean, it's so small, you know, there's not much that's going to be done. His face looks kind of elongated. Can you focus for me, camera? All right, focus. Thank you. It's not too bad. His face does look a little bit in terms of real life. It kind of doesn't look as bad on the camera. The hair is very good though. That's like Vegeta hair to a T. I really like that. Other than that though, in terms of just like Vegeta himself, that's pretty good. Don't know why that hole is on his back. Does the squid somehow go in the back? Weird. Alright, so let's see. So how does the squid go on? So the squid is like this. It's really cool though. They even captured like the squid itself, just like in that very Akira Toriyama kind of art style look. Which I really do appreciate. Alright, so the squid goes on his face like that. So let's see if we can attach this here. Like I said, I was kind of worried that he wouldn't actually have a face, and the squid would just be like the like on his face, and you know he didn't actually have a face under there. But I do like that he's actually you know, that they actually like made a face on him. Okay, so I'm kind of looking how this like attaches. So I think this goes around here. It's weird because it's just like snaps on. Yeah, it just kind of like sits on his face. There we go. Okay, so I guess it's molded to his face. Either way though, hey, that looks really funny. Alright, so that's what it looks like on there. It's definitely kind of like, I don't know. Here, let's see. Could it stand? No. Because it's kind of like top heavy. You know, with the squid on his face, obviously like it would fall forward. That's really funny though. I like that a lot. So I'm assuming they molded it to his face because it kind of, I mean, when we looked on the back, it didn't really look like, you know, his facial features were in there, but still, fits on very nicely, pretty snug. You could pull it off, obviously, if you wanted to, but I do really like that if you didn't want to display it with the squid on there, you didn't have to. That's really cool. Alright, so I'm assuming that this is for... Did I miss a piece? Like, is there a peg? Oh, there is a peg. Okay. I didn't see that in there the first time. Make sure if you get one of these, you keep an eye out for that, because I actually did not see that in there at first. Alright. Oops, sorry, I think I bumped the camera there. I did not see that at first. I was wondering why there was a hole in the stand and in Vegeta's back. I was like, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so now that makes more sense. So that helps him stand a little bit better. I'm sure, actually, you know what, here, let's put this on without that. I'm sure he could probably stand just fine with, like these pegs here, you know, just on his own, and not needing the stand, but that just helps for extra support. His feet are kind of, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, they're not really, like, flat. Like, if I put it there, like that, then the other one is kind of, like, raised. Really weird. Maybe they just didn't, like, I don't know, his feet didn't go... Oh, no, maybe it's supposed to be, like, tapping his foot. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. As you can see, look, he's, like, tapping his foot there. So he could probably stand just like that. He's standing on the table there. I know you can't really see it, but... So I guess this stand is just kind of help him stay up a little bit better. The stand is obviously just, you know, this kind of like, not really, I don't know if you call it cheap plastic, but, you know, it's basic. It's not meant to be anything, you know, like, too crazy in terms of the stand here. Although this is not going in here. Vegeta, I need you to... I need you to work with me, bro. That's not going in very well. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Alright. There we go. I think that is in there. Yeah, that should be good. By the way, I forgot to mention in the beginning, I know I mentioned the price of the Vegeta, but the other thing was like $4. I'm sure you can find it at other stores somewhere. Alright, so let's put his feet back in here. I know you can't see this, I apologize, but it's just easier for me to do it off camera. Don't worry, I'll show you guys in a second. Bro, can you freaking go on there? Thank you! Oh my me. Alright, so let's put the stand in there. Okay, so once he's actually like, once the peg is in his back, and once the peg is actually in the stand, he doesn't lean forward as much. He kind of leans forward a little bit. But there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I really like that. That's really cool. It's just so funny. Like, when I saw it, like, to be honest, I don't know if this is worth $15. I would not return it now because, you know, obviously I can't because Toys R Us is closing and they don't allow returns anymore. But as soon as I saw him, I was like, yo, I gotta get it because it's just so silly, right? It's just such a funny figure. I really like it. Definitely like it. Like I said, don't know if it's worth $15. That has just a little bit of like the trademark on there. It's 2016. Yeah, it does. Can you focus for me? Maybe you can see it. No? Maybe? Maybe not? Please? There we go. But yeah, no, so either way, very cool. You can obviously display him, like I said, without the squid on his face. I don't know where I'm going to put him. I'll figure out, but I'm going to put him in the background somewhere. But yeah, I think with the length of the video, we're actually just going to do those two figures. And we will worry about the other ones for another day. I'll do a separate video on these small keychain figures here, the ones that I already have, and then I'll do a video on the ones that are actually coming in the mail still. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit long for just these two guys, but I still figured, you know, it was, figured, no pun intended, figured it was worth showing them off. You know, the Vegeta is so funny, you know, I figured he, you know, just kind of needed his own little thing. Obviously, when I get like the 5-pack of these from Dragon Ball Heroes, I'll go a little bit quicker. But since we only had one, you know, I kind of like to take it slow and just kind of like enjoy the figure, you know, and not really analyze it, but you know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, you know, just appreciate it basically. You know, because obviously a lot of work goes into these, and I know some people don't like watching these long videos. Also, I just realized how well that kind of fits into his hair. That's actually really cool. But, you know, like, people obviously take a long time sculpting these, and, you know, people put a lot of work into these, so I feel like they definitely deserve, you know, like, a recognition for their work, even though, you know, we have no idea who made this, but still. Either way, though, this is a fantastic figure. I definitely recommend picking it up. Not for 15 bucks. I mean, if you want to buy for 15 bucks, go ahead. But I kind of want the ice cream one, to be honest, out of everything that's in the series, or maybe the one where he's making the eggs. Very cool series, though. I know these, this series, the WCF, has kind of some wacky ones just like this, as well as some more serious type of small figures. But very cool series, you know, if you're looking for some really high quality small figures, because that is the one thing I'll say, this is a very high quality figure in terms of like the actual, you know, production and everything. But either way, though, enough of my rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Epic Mew 2 out. Peace. Get this thing off of my face, please.